All right, Zatorian's got the right idea. He says, let's get it. Let's go. He's sick of waiting. Let's get to it, right? Shall we? All right. Without further ado, log me back in here. I'm here for a reason. All right, we're back in. We're back in. 41.5 point total. Not my favorite game to go crazy with for parlays, but I'm going to try to do my best to get us paid, all right? One of my favorite plays is Rashee Rice here, but don't play it at this 22 or 23.5 here. Play this right here, 22.5, 22.5. Some of these other books are 23. Stay away from it, all right? Get yourself the best odds. I do think it matters right here. Beautiful. Beautiful play. You can see what he's done on the season. I know it's a tough matchup, but I like my chances with this team, all right? I like Houston. I like the Chiefs going against Houston here. I think this is going to be an interesting game, although not one that I want to go crazy with touchdown bets on, all right? So let's take a look here. I want to look at injuries. Here we go. Man, this is going to be brutal. Do we take any Patrick Mahomes unders here? 239.5. I like the scramble a little bit. I also like them to get the ball out of his hands quick or potentially run the ball quite a bit as well here. Look at Andy Reid to do Andy Reid things here. Let's see what we got for rushing. Let's see what we got for the rushing attack tonight. Hunt, Pacheco. What are their snap rate been? Longest reception. Let's see. Snaps, 42 last week. Indy had 68. So a lot against Indy. Pacheco. How about Pacheco's snap rate? What's his been at? 20. Seems like Hunt's still the guy then. Hunt's the guy maybe we want to target here. 6.5 receptions for Rashee Rice is kind of a lot. One of the highest confidence plays on the board right here is Kareem Hunt's higher than 5.5 yard longest reception. I got you, Zatorium. I got you, my guy. I'm going to build out a 4-person parlay just for you. Just for you. Not for anybody else. Is this bright enough? What do we think for the stream? Bright enough? I think it's okay. I don't think it's too bad. Pacheco, 28.5 rushing yards. Kareem Hunt, 33.5 rush yards. Not bad, in my opinion. Not bad. His longest rush at 10.5. Look at that. He's been over in 5 of his last 5 games. Just churning. I mean, if he's going to get this, doesn't he get that? I mean, it's kind of crazy. Travis Kelce's longest reception. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know if I love it. 18.5, 18.5. Yeah, 18.5, pretty much everywhere. Confidence score likes it, 0.67. All right, so let's do Kareem Hunt. Travis Kelce. What was that one I was just looking at for Travis Kelce? Longest reception. Let's take a look at that. Okay. Now we've got 2 plays. Appreciate you, my guy. Timothy, it was like he scored so early on. And then I don't know if you saw it, but Sean Tucker got a touchdown later in the game. Him and Achane both got robbed. I mean, Achane kind of went out with an injury too, but both got vultured because Wright scored a touchdown for Miami too. We were real close to having a real big day on those 2 touchdown plays. The Daniel Jones Colts thing, not good. Not good. Probably a torn Achilles. I like you. I like it. I like you too, Zatorium. Zatorium, when you said that, I like you. I just read that in pure Borat voice. I like you. I like you. You're very nice to me. I don't know why, but if you said it in the Borat voice, message received, because that's exactly how I read it. Timothy, I'm glad you had a big day, my guy. Bucky was my three favorite plays this morning. Who are they for touchdowns? Bucky, Achane, JT. Three players, 3 TDs, and Josh Allen. Josh Allen was right up there too. Missed out on Derrick Henry. I liked James Cook as well in some of those. He didn't score. I think those were my favorite guys. And I jammed Mark Andrews in a couple of plays today. And then doesn't Isaiah likely get 1 touchdown? Should have probably been 2. And but Mark Andrews did get the last ball thrown to him in the end zone on like a 5-yard pass, and Lamar just cooked it. He threw it too fast and went right through Andrews' hands or whatever, or got knocked out by the defender. It might have been a good play. I was watching it live, but CJ Stroud, longest reception prop here to Nico. Man, with Higgins, though, Higgins is no joke. I like Higgins receptions and then maybe Nico's longest prop. How about Higgins receptions? This is for you, my guy. Zatorium, this is for you. This is for you, Zatorian. Not Nico receptions. Who did I say I wanted? Higgins receptions. 3+ receptions. And Hollywood Brown. How many did Hollywood have last week? Or was it his longest reception prop we liked? 10.5. FanDuel at 12.5? All right. I wasn't going to play anything over here, but this is too valuable. Give me 1 second here. Uno momento here, please. Let me get logged in here, please. Put my face on the screen for a minute. Just put my handsome face on the screen for a minute while I go ahead and throw this in. Here we go. I think my wife just sent me something for eggnog bread. I like eggnog. It's very nice. Very nice. All right, let's go here. But I digress. Opted in. Did I opt in for everything? All right. I opted in. Marquise Brown's longest receptions. Just got to play that as a straight. Just going to do that as a straight. Now, Zatorian, when you put 4 things together, just remember that is volatile. All right? Because we might go 3 or 4 here, but if that last one doesn't get it, we're cooked. All right, Hollywood. We're going to do a 1050 for 1250. Let's go back over here. All right, that's probably more than I want to do here. How about, I almost want to take Rashee Rice out here. All right, well, let's do this one. And then I'm going to leave these things in here, and I'm going to take Rashee Rice out here, and that's fine. $5 for Kareem Hunt. How about Kareem Hunt to get into the end zone? As soon as we add these touchdowns in, though, it starts to get a little bit hinky. $5. Let's reuse some of these. How does it feel about Nico? How do you feel, confidence score, about Nico's longest reception? You like it. He likes it. 24, 24, 24, 24, 24. Had a 29-yarder last week. And how about Higgins? Am I just building this out of, I want to make sure that I have a little bit of data here on this one. Higgins had 5 last week. All right, let's keep that in here. Nico, Higgins. Let's throw some touchdowns in here, though. Although I don't want to go crazy. Maybe just like Hunt and Marks. What about just Hunt? 10 for 52. $5 plus 653. Kareem Hunt, Higgins, and Nico. If Nico has like a big night, if you guys are on Nico and you think he has just a large night tonight where he just gets like a ton of receiving yards, maybe catches a big pass, then parlay this, do something like this. Oh, guys, you know what we did cash though today? We cashed that plus 700 from the Bills Cincinnati SGP. Oh, my bad. Where'd I go? Shirley Temple. Interesting. Man, I'm loving this new setup. I'm just so much more comfortable. I can just be here. I can move around. I can move around. Hunt, Rice, Higgins, anytime TD. That's fine, but you're already on 21 points in a 41-point game. So you need a lot to go exactly right. I don't do prize picks because it's actually not available here. And also, I try to avoid any app that makes you parlay everything together, because every time you parlay something, you lower your chances of winning. That's just the unfortunate way it is. Now, I do think that the Texans could win this game. So what if we did like Texans plus 7.5 here? You know, what if we do that? Texans plus 9.5. Patrick Mahomes, because he's Patrick Mahomes, 220 plus. If he gets there, Rashee Rice is having a big game. Also, it means Travis Kelce's probably having a decent game, but, you know, got a couple of guys over there. And Kareem Hunt rushing and receiving 40 plus 950. And we don't need any touchdowns. Let's do it. Plus 1,140 for the Texans, plus 10.5. Patrick Mahomes, 220 plus. Rashee Rice, 80 plus. Nico, 70 plus. And Kareem Hunt. I actually want to flip these guys. I want to flip. I want to go Rashee, 60 or 70. And I want to go Nico. There we go. Plus 810. Let's do that. Is that on? Selected. There we go. All right. I'm going to lock that one in. We don't need anything like that. Field goal for both kickers. Oh, T coming up clutch here. The Kai Fairburn. Look at that. Holy smokes. Look at that. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Thank you, T, for that. I'm going to go Kai Fairburn. You know what? For the added bump we get there, I'm not going to go with that. I'm just going to do the Kai Fairburn 2 plus. Let's go. There it is. We don't need touchdowns. We'll do this, and we don't need touchdowns. Sorry about that, T. Sergio. I don't think you were here, Sergio, this morning. Look at this. Some of this is temporary. Some of it's temporary. Will Anderson, a sack? Ooh, interesting. You know what? What if we did Mahomes rushing and throwing? I know he doesn't run a lot, but in a game like tonight, I could see him leaking out quite a bit and throwing the ball. So I kind of want to capture all of those yards. Patrick Mahomes. Do we not have rushing and passing alt for him? Actually, like a first drive play for Mahomes tonight, or for the Chiefs, touchdown on their first drive or something like that. Let's get a little spicy with it, huh? There we go. Let's do that. If you put the other one in already, it doesn't matter. You're totally fine. All right, there's that. Now let's do the first drive stuff, right? And the anytime touchdown or first touchdowns, whatever. First touchdown score. Anybody have good odds here? Higgins for a plus 2,000. Not bad. Pacheco. You get somebody like Kareem Hunt, rolls an ankle or something like that. Comes out, needs a breather. $5 for 80. I think that's worth it. You know we like the Nico first touchdowns. I've made so much money on Nico first touchdowns that those are the two I'm going to take. Feel free to take any of the guys that you think could get in the end zone. I'm not going to sit up here. Oh my gosh. I just did it again. I did first touchdowns. Just so you know, what did I do? I did Nico plus 1,000 and I did Pacheco plus 15,000 or 1,500. All right. Those are the two I just did. Sorry, I didn't realize I didn't have it on the screen again. You know I love Nico first touchdowns, but I'm not going to sit up here and tell you that I've got some sort of a science to it. There's no science to it, really. All right. Take the guys you think are going to score touchdowns, take them first, and factor in the odds. That's the formula. Okay. That's the formula. That's all it is. Woo-hoo-hoo. This is so spicy. Mahomes first TD. All right. I'm with you, T. I'm with it. Do we just take both quarterbacks? Do we just sprinkle on both quarterbacks here? CJ Stroud at a plus 4,500? Worth a sprinkle. This would be the other one. Or like Marquise Brown. I mean, $2 is almost just worth it no matter what. I'm just curious. Just for funsies. If any of those two hit, by the way, you might say, like, oh, you're just going to pick everybody. If either one of those two hit that I just added at the very end for $2 and $3, I cover every bet I placed tonight almost. Almost. Like, it's worth it to me. And if they miss, it's $5. They're lotto tickets. I know. I'm treating them as such. All right. Let's look at is this popular? Popular. First drive. I want first drive stuff. I want first drive action, and I want it now. First quarter. Chiefs first drive, player to catch a pass. I always love this one. These are the two guys I like, Xavier Worthy or Travis Kelce here. I think I've had Rashee Rice a couple of times, and he's hit. For the first drive, I like Nico. I also like Higgins. I think in these big-time games, you got to lean on the studs. So first drive, KC first drive result, touchdown. I told you I liked it. I just like it. I just like it. I like Kansas City to come down the field and score a touchdown on the first drive. I'm not saying to play it for a bunch of money. Just go, play smart. Play smart. Yes. Zatorian, I gotta get off here soon to go post those. You're absolutely right. I gotta make sure that I'm feeding the Discord fam. All right. That's it. That's it. We're in and out. All right. It's 8:06 where I am. It's about to be game time. Had a nice Sunday. Not as good as last week, but still a profitable, still a good Sunday. Excited for tonight's games. Let's cash out some lottos. Let's have some fun here. And hop in the Discord if you guys aren't. Hop in the Discord. What did the Bash Bros? Shout out to the Bash Bros real quick. I'm gonna do a little snip. Shout out the Bash Bros here. Whoops, I can't get that. You got EA Jack's got some foul language in there, so I can't post that. Give me 1 second. There you go, Jack. This is EA Jack, and I think Pat. EA and Pat. Both from the Discord. Gosh, every time. Just take my face off. I'm done. EA and Pat built this in the Discord, 50 to 183. Bucky and Kyron touchdown. Bucky and Devin Achan. This is a nice collab. I love it. Nice job, fellas. All right. We're out of here. Have a great night. Sunday scaries are in full effect, but hopefully I might take an extra day off this week. I might have to just take a day. I'm feeling the scaries, all right? I don't want this day to end. This is going to be a night where I stay up till 1 in the morning. Does anybody else do that too? Sunday night, you stay up later than you should because you don't want to go back to work the next day. It happens. It happens. I like it. I like the stream a lot. Big fan. Big fan. Just watching. Looks good. All right. Appreciate you, T, for reminding me about Kai Fairburn. Sergio, oh my gosh. Primetime games this past year, I see a snooze fest. Lots of good defense. Yeah, Sergio, I'm sorry. I'm just getting caught up. I don't know how I missed some of these. I'm with you, my friend. We're seeing this game the same. If you notice, I didn't place a lot of touchdown bets. That is why. Maybe a good place to take some under, Sergio. All right, guys, have a great night. I'll catch you guys on the next video.